Hello Cancer, and welcome to your January 2019 tarot reading. I'm Jade and welcome to my channel, Yes. And I'm going to do your reading today. We're going to start with from the overall what I got from your whole year, and then we're going to draw a new, we're going to do a new drawing for you today, a new spread. And if it resonates with you, I'd love to hear about it, or feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in the decks or in a private reading, all of that information is in the box below. So let's get started. Actually, not with the card first. I want to go back over from the Mystical Oracle deck, Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Your overall for the year was the Upper World, which is describing that you are to step into your full power, to really step outside of yourself this year, and to live the life that you are fully creating for yourself, and to walk forward with that. So the Upper World draws in all of the energies, all of the spirits and the guides, and they walk the path with you. So know that you are fully supported in creating your destiny this year. Okay, what else is going on? This month, January, we have the Fool card. So it's a new beginning for you from the Line Strider deck. A new beginning. We're shedding the old from 2008 and starting new in 2019. Makes perfect sense, and it's clarified with a Lenormand deck of the dog. And so the dog is a loyalty card. It's a friendship card. So there could be a new beginning in a friendship, in a not necessarily a relationship, but in the sense of being loyal and connected to another. So there could be a new beginning there, or it can be that you are choosing to find a new beginning within yourself, to decide how to be in, to decide who you're loyal to, if that makes sense. And if your loyalty is to yourself or to another. So it could be, an internal or an external. So give a few shuffles here. I'm using the Klimt Tarot to do your full spread. We're going to start with the energies coming in. We'll do some present energies and then how things are developing in the future. And again, you always have the choice to decide if you like this energy or not. And it's also general. So I do my best to try to read what the cards are saying, but everybody's situation is going to be a little different, okay? So here we go, getting started. What's happening for the past? For Cancer, January 2019 in the past. The energy is coming in here. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. So we had some defeat, just a complete exhaustion and ending of something. And you might have felt ended by something. Something took you down. Let's see if we get more about it. This is the Temperance card. So there was a search for balance. There was a desire to make sure that you weren't losing yourself in a situation, and that the situation wasn't taking over, but it took you down anyway. Okay, let's see what else. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So it could have been a situation with an earth sign, a Taurus, oh my gosh, sorry, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. And it could have been a very slow coming in, and it could have been a very slow going away, if that makes any sense. So in the past, you had an energy of someone outside of yourself that you tried to balance their energy and yours, their needs with yours. But there's something that just didn't turn out right. It didn't feel good in the end. I'm going to clarify this now so that we can move forward, because this is from last year, at the very least. It could have been from a few years ago. You never know. We've got the Seven of Wands that's clarifying. All right, so there was a struggle. You stood your ground. You said, look, I can't handle this anymore. This is too much. It hurts. It's not serving me. There's no balance. I'm doing my best to be in my own power. I'm trying to make this situation work, but I need some help in it. I need it to be more balanced, okay? And I'm feeling like you walked away. We have the stars. So it was it was destined that everything kind of wrapped up in the way that it did. And it may not have felt good. It may have felt really raw, and you actually still may feel really raw about it. And I'm not sure if this was a love situation or a friendship, because we've got the dog card out here. But the question is, where does the loyalty lie? And that could have been the root of what was really pulling this apart, pulling this relationship apart between you and this grounded or earth sign, or this slow moving sign. So one final bit, we've got the Justice card. So whatever happened, which it's feeling like it was a done deal, it was fair and true for everyone. So it sounds like nobody got ghosted or anything, but that it was a conversation that was had, and the two parties decided, you and the other decided, it's not working, we're done, it doesn't feel good anymore, and we're going to move forward. Okay, so that's the energy coming in. Let's see what else we've got for your present. Let's move to your present for January 2019 for Cancer. January 2019. Looks like there are two here. So we have the Death card and we have the Knight of Wands. So there's an ending here, and it's a transformational change, right? So that's what it's transformational. That's really what death is all about. Scorpio energy, and it's ending the coming in of new energy, right? It's saying like, no, I'm not ready for this. So it could be that right now someone's knocking on your door saying, hey, and it could be a good friend of yours, someone who could be a fire sign, a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. However, not necessarily, but their energy is more action oriented, and you're just not feeling it. You're just not in that place right now. It feels like, Cancer, that you're just taking a step back and you're really kind of checking in on you, especially from this past situation, whatever this was. It took a beating. You took a beating. It took something out of you. And so right now your energy is just a little bit more subdued. We have the Two of Wands. So the twos, they denote that there are two people involved, but really it can also mean that it's you and this idea, right? So it could be yourself and then the idea of what's coming. Twos are building, right? So we're building something together. And what I'm feeling here is that, because you're wanting to transform, and maybe it is that you're transforming the energy from the past, and you want to start forward with this Knight of Wands, or you want to welcome this energy in because there's the Two of Wands here. So there's two different stories happening here. One, you're shutting it down, or the other is that you're trying to transform to open up. Okay, so what's happening is there's a fire energy coming in that's saying, let's make this happen, let's do this, and maybe it's just, as a friend, let's get you out of bed. You've been in bed, you've been sulking long enough, let's move forward here. And you may want to, okay, you may really want to make the transformation so that you can move forward, and this fire sign might just be lighting up a fire literally, pulling you out of yourself, pulling you out of sulking. Okay, yeah, 10 of Wands here. So it's feeling like it's a burden. You've been burdened, and we just want to move through it. And again, this is the situation that's happening. So you're feeling this currently. You're feeling this burden right now currently. So let me see. I want to clarify this again before we move on. So we've got this Death card, this transformation. We're transforming from the Five of Chalices, Five of Cups. Okay, so moving on from not feeling served, not feeling satiated, not feeling like it is like you've been, well, I'm saying satiated, yeah. So you're transforming yourself to move away and move on from this situation where you feel like you're not being emotionally supported. It could have been this thing in the past, and it could just be that you are you've been licking your wounds and you haven't felt emotionally supported. But there's this fire energy that's coming in that's here to emotionally support you. It could be a friend, so we'll see. And this friend could grow into something new because we have the Two of Cups, okay? Two twos. So now we have what the cards are saying is that we're building upon something with another. It's not just your own personal story now, Cancer. You're building with another. So this new energy is coming in trying to remind you that, hey, there's more out here in the world. Let's step forward together. Let's, hey, look at me. So keep that in mind. And it's an energy, it's true. The emotions are true. They're heartfelt, they're honest. And it's difficult to be that vulnerable, but I think that this person who is trying to pull you out of your shell is really here for true loyalty, right? They want to do things in a different way for, that this other situation was. So they want to be a little bit more stable for you, but at the same time, they want to ignite you, okay? And maybe it's, again, stepping into your passion and your desires and your destiny, which is what we began this reading with, okay? Final thing is Judgment. Now, the Judgment card is saying that there is something coming around again, that it is divinely guided, and it's there's something about it being greater than you, and it's kind of like, I look at Judgment as the positive version of the Tower, where you're getting all of this positive energy that is outside of you, creating change in your world. It's coming around to make this change for you because you're not making the change for yourself. And that's okay. Sometimes we need that. We need that kick in the butt to move forward, because we can't get ourselves out of the situation of, getting ourselves out of feeling stuck, feeling at a loss and in grief. So having this is great energy around you, and so I really hope if this is resonating, I'm hoping that this energy is here for you now that you're feeling it, so that you can jump forward, because we don't want to feel stagnant, especially in a new year. Okay, we've got one more clarifier here, the Four of Swords. Okay, so again, this is where your energy is. I think I need to clarify one more time. You've been taking a break and reflecting, healing from the earlier situation, and you have Knight of Chalices is your other clarifier. So this you've got two knights here, wands and chalices. It's an emotional offer, and it's not a page, but it is something that's coming for you, right? So this person is really trying to generate energy with you. They really want to come and pull you out of yourself, pull you away from this Four of Swords, so that then you can live life more fully, okay? And again, this could just be a friend, just a really great friendship. It could turn into something more, though, because we did have the Two of Cups. Okay, so how this is developing for Cancer 2019 in the future, how things are developing, we have the King of Chalices. So now we have moved from the Knight to the King. It's the mastery of the suit, the emotional suit. Sorry, I didn't look at this one. Ooh, the Eight of, oh my gosh, look at it, Jade, look at it. The Eight of Pentacles. So let me get my last one and then I'll start talking. How about that? Okay, there we go. Nine of Swords. Couple different energies happening here for you, Cancer. So it seems to me you've got someone outside of yourself who's loving on you. This is nice. It feels good to be loved on, okay? This person's knocking at your door and they're saying, hey, get out of bed. Let's go do something. Let's switch this up, okay? Now, the Eight of Pentacles is here saying that you have mastered, and it's really kind of funny for me to say this, you have mastered what it's like to step away. You're done. You figured out you know, what it is to take yourself away from the situation, from this pain, this grief, and you've been licking your wounds, okay? You've gone internal, you've processed everything, you've processed emotionally, you've processed mentally, you've mastered this, Cancer. It's good, okay? You can move on now. You don't have to stay in that place anymore, okay? Now, the Nine of Swords energy is saying if you continue, you're going to continue in this energy. It's the same energy, right? It's that same, like, let's kick you in the butt. Let's get you out of this anxiety. Let's move you forward, because we don't want to get you stuck in your head, right? You've been feeling things through. You're going to go down a wormhole if you don't pull yourself out of it, okay? Now, I'm not here to like push anybody outside of their process. I just want you to know that there's more out there for you, okay? So if you're feeling like there's someone there who is knocking on your door and asking you out for coffee or tea or a drink, or to do something, because it's an action sign, right? Like let's go to the skydive park, or let's go skateboarding, or let's go snowboarding. Just do it. Try it. See how it feels. If it doesn't feel good, you can always just go back into the cave of January and lick your wounds some more. But try it out, because this person has a good heart, and they want to give you, and they want to present you the best, okay? All right, I trust this person. I think whoever this is for, it's a really great energy coming for you. Okay, so let's clarify this future energy for Cancer. Let's see what came out. 3 cards. So I've got 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So you've been waiting around. You've been hoping that this staying within is going to heal you. Okay, and it is. Now you're at the 3 of Cups. So it's time to celebrate it. It's time to move forward. And ultimately, you have the Ace of Cups. So it's that new beginning. Okay. Emotional beginning, new emotional service to yourself, right? Like if you want to say that there's nobody outside of you at all, and this is all your internal thing, this is all you in January, there's an inkling where you are being asked to go outside of yourself and do something different, okay? Try it out. Try to do something different. If it doesn't work out, you can go back to your original patterns, think about it, feel it through, and try something else different. But just know that the more that you push yourself just a little bit outside of your comfort zone, the more that new, emotional, solid beginnings are there waiting for you. Whether it's with another person, and there's a lot of beautiful energy of someone coming in, or if it's just within yourself, okay? So I want to give you one more card, which is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, just as the overall for the month, give you some energy going forward for Cancer, January 2019. There we go. The Sweat Lodge. This is where you've been. Okay, so you've been in the sweat lodge. You're going into the hearth, and you're learning what Mother Earth has to tell you. So you're listening, and I do love that. I love that you have been going within and listening to yourself and to your guides, and it's okay to come out, okay? It's okay to take little steps outwards. So I'm going to read what it says here. This is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges, and without judging it, invite it and bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by this process. And that sounds really dramatic, but the truth is that you're transforming, okay? We talked about that, the death. So you're going within, but don't stay there for long, okay? Because there's some beautiful energy wanting you to come out and play. Okay, Cancer, so that's what I have for you for January. If you have any questions, just drop me a line. I'd love to hear how this goes for you. And thank you so much for your likes and your shares and your subscribes. I am really enjoying this, and I'm having a great time with it. So, and if you want a private reading, all that information is in the box below. Thanks so much, Cancer. I'm sending you all my love.